Good morning, YouTube. I'm coming on to give you a little update about the healing I did last night on myself, the outcome so far, and a little morning message. Okay. So I said in my last video I was going to do a healing because I don't want surgery, and they re-broke it and stuff, and I was in excruciating pain. So the pain was about every 4 hours it would hit hard, and I would have to take something. Look, see how big this thing is, like huge. Well, the last pain meds I had was 4 o'clock yesterday. I haven't needed any since. I slept all night. I had interesting dreams about Jesus, which helped me feel loved and comfortable. And then I woke up thinking I was gonna have pain. I didn't. Yesterday, though, I did a healing while I was sitting here with my kids, and I felt the coolest things. I felt these tingling at my bones. I felt my metacarpals, 111, which is where they said the one was broken. I went there first, and then it went down this side where the bone is splinted, so the bone actually split in two on my radial. And I felt the light, this tingling going down that way, and then I felt more tingling going on this side. And then all of a sudden it felt like my hand was like this and my fingers went like this. Because when I broke it, I couldn't move these fingers. It jammed up into my wrist. And it was the craziest feeling in the world. It was like, I've healed other people's, but I've never healed my own bones. And I felt it like tingling like crazy. It was like the weirdest thing. And it was some pain, because when I heal others, I feel their pain too. And so I did feel pain, and then I felt tingling, and then I saw my metacarpals, I saw my radial that was split in two, and I saw my other bone. And I was with my kids, and so I got knocked out a little early of the healing, but 212. It felt good, and it felt weird, and it tingled. I haven't needed pain meds ever since 222. I've been taking them every 4 hours since this happened. At the hospital, they were giving me the others every half an hour. It was so painful. And they don't just do that, you know? And I hated that. I was worried about my twin flame. I don't know why, but I was, because I didn't want anything in my system to hurt him. You know, that's why I kind of freaked out. And I didn't want to be alone, but I'm getting used to that. Unfortunately, but ever since I haven't needed any pain meds at all. I haven't had any pain meds since yesterday at 4 o'clock, and I slept with this pillow and my arm on it. The only thing that's bugging me now is my shoulder from this and my neck. That's it. It's the only thing that's bugging me now. And I was like, that's amazing, because when the pain would hit, it was very painful. I would be like moaning and crying, and I would have to take half of 2 different pills every 4 hours to keep the pain manageable, because it would never fully go away. 333. And I did the healing on myself like I would do everybody else. And I felt it doing crazy things. It was the coolest feeling in the world. And I don't know if you noticed, but my fingers are better color, and I can move them today. The only one that hurts a little is my thumb up into the top. That's it, just a tiny bit of pain when I move my thumb. If I would have moved my fingers yesterday, I would have been screaming. Like, there's no way. And so it's amazing update already. Like, I'm already like, whoa, maybe I won't need surgery. I'm like, maybe it'll be healed. Maybe I won't even need a cast, because look how big this thing is. This thing's heavy. It's got a casing on it that's like this big, and then it's wrapped. So it's not just, you know, it's not just a gauze. It's huge, and it hurts. And it's still sore, but it feels weird. It feels different sore. My shoulders hurt from the weight of this thing, and then my neck hurts from the weight of my sling. And I still can't exactly hold this thing yet with my arm, but I'm very pleased because I feel like I can drive today. I can drive myself to the ortho. I have high hopes. I will not need surgery. And if I didn't need a cast, that would be great. I just don't know how that's gonna go. What if the doctor's like, it's healed? It's a miracle. I'll be like, no, I'm a healer. I mean, I've healed other people's stuff. I've just never had to heal my own like that. And with them telling my heart was good, I was like, how do you go from an enlarged heart to a not enlarged heart? I know how. It's pretty cool stuff. And so I wanted to let you guys know a little update on that. I was able to sleep. The color on my fingers is way better. Like yesterday, they were still pretty purple, very, very pink. The swelling is still there a little bit, but it's already better. Even my thumb looks better. Like it really, truly does. And remember, they had to like squeeze the crap out of it and re-break it. That's when everything swelled really bad in my hand. But like, I'm so pleased right now. Like I'm so happy with it right now already. I already feel like I can work because I'm on no medications since 4 yesterday. And it was every 4 hours. The pain was so great. 5:55. So I feel like I can do this. I'm really happy about it. So that's a little update so far. I go today to see the ortho. And I'm curious, they're gonna take more x-rays. So I'm curious to see what it is now. Because it went from excruciating pain, excruciating, it would never fully go away, and it would pop up every 4 hours or so, 3 to 4 hours, like clockwork, and it would hurt so bad. And yesterday it was hurting my elbow, it was hurting everywhere. And then I did that healing last night in front of my kids, and I was telling them what I was feeling, and it even like felt like my wrist was like this, and then my fingers went like this, even though they didn't. It's just what it was feeling like. But when I jammed it into my wrist, it did make these two go like this, and I couldn't move them. These two. Because the bone shoved up into my wrist so bad, it broke my wrist bones. It was crazy. And my son's like, you don't need any pain meds at bed? I'm like, no. I played the whole game with them. Yesterday I couldn't play the game with them because my hand swelled so bad, and it was throbbing, and I couldn't make it through the end. I gave up. Last night I kicked everybody's butt and I won. Like, boom, boom, I won. I ran the whole board. I had like over almost $7,000 when I was done. It's like, too bad that wasn't real right now. But it was really cool. So I'm very proud of myself. I truly, again, that was the coolest feeling I've ever had, to feel that tingling go through there. And even on my radial where it was split, because my radial bone actually split in two. It like splintered. And I could feel that tingling. I could feel it tingling in my metacarpals. And then it started going down this side, and that's when I got stopped a little bit because the kids were like, your turn, Mom. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm going to try to do it again. I did it again this morning, and I'm going to do it again before I go. And I'm going to be super happy when they tell me I don't need surgery, because that's my goal. I don't want surgery, and I'm going to hope that the hospital did not mess it up worse. And that they tell me that it's already healing, and one of the fastest healers they've ever seen. And be like, yeah, I'm a healer. So that's the update there. I'm super happy, super proud. I was able to actually lay down some and sleep, where I slept sitting up the first 2 nights. I was waking up about every hour in pain or with an ice pack. I have not felt this pain-free since the injury, and I have not taken anything at all for pain meds since 4 yesterday. Nothing. That's like blowing my mind, because the pain would get so bad I'd want to throw up. I was nauseous. And they had to give me anti-vomit stuff, and like, it was really bad. The pain was so bad, they were pumping me full of fentanyl every 30 hours at the hospital. And I was sick. That's why I was worried about my twin flame. Which sucks, he wasn't worried about me, but I was very worried about him with that. Because I worked hard on that journey. He didn't unite like it was supposed to. It ended up hurting me very badly, and then he moved away. And he left me here in not a good way. And then Spirit has had me doing all of this stuff to try to heal myself, to bring him closer, to heal all the twin flame unions. Because we have to come together to ascend, and so do the twin flame unions. So it doesn't just affect us, you guys, it affects the collective. And if you watch all of my videos, some of them I deleted because it was embarrassing. All the pain and everything, and everybody wondering why I'm going through this. Because I'm not like everybody else. I'm a big part of what brought this ascension about. And so, it's not a normal journey. It's been very painful, very lonely. And I've had to stand in strength I didn't know I had. So judgments will only get you nowhere because it's not a normal situation. I am a master healer. And oh my God, every time something like this happens, I prove it to myself more and more how powerful my gift is, because I'm not the other people that I'm healing. I'm constantly healing other people. But doing it to myself, I could feel the tingling inside there. It was the coolest feeling. I could feel it. It was like tingling going up, tingling into my wrist, and then tingling down this way. It was so cool. And I could feel the pain in a different way. I felt like my wrist was like this and like this. It was so cool. And I have not had any pain meds at all since 4 yesterday. At all. That's blowing my mind. It makes me super happy because now I can work with that, you know? And I go today, and I'm hoping they just give me a small cast and simply say, take it easy. And I take the weight off my shoulder from this big old thing. That would be super, super, super cool. And so, forgive me for this journey, 11/11. It has been a rough ride, but it was a lot that I've learned. And when I went in the hospital, I freaked out over my twin flame. So it shows you where my heart is. Even after all that's happened to me, I didn't want pain meds because I didn't want to hurt him. How funny is that? But now I don't have to take any. None. I'm not even on Tylenol right now. Nothing. So I'm super, super happy about that. So I'm going to pull a quick message for the collective for your, what is this, Tuesday? Hope for guidance and love and support for the collective. They are again saying big movements inbound, big changes coming. Again, I'm hearing San Francisco. I've heard that many times over. Changes and tides coming through San Francisco, so just be mindful. I'm seeing the bridge again, so it's been a minute since I've seen that bridge. It's not the main bridge. It's like a little green bridge or a blue bridge. It's not the main one that people talk about. So they want 4 of this one. And then 2 surrender cards. Remember, I'm shuffling them in a different way, so forgive me. But you guys, I could move my fingers. Like if I would have done that yesterday, I'd have been screaming. Like it hurt so bad. It would ache so bad when I would do that. The swelling is going down compared to yesterday. My color is so much better. Like that's the color of my fingers. So I'm super excited. Like I could move them. Look, whoop, whoop, whoop. There's no way I would have done that yesterday. Not like that. It was very small, tiny movements. So I've done something to it. And even my kids were like, whoa, like they could tell. My son was like, does that hurt? Are you okay? Don't hurt it. Do you want beds? My son was like, I'm gonna even put this by you. I was like, no. No, thank you. Like it was crazy and they can tell. My own kids could tell the difference. It was so awesome. 1331, 1333. It was super cool. I really enjoy what I do. Like I could see the bones and I could feel the tingling, you guys. I've never got to experience that like that. It was super cool. I love what I do. And every time this happens, I believe in it more and more and more. So I have faith. I have faith. I'm just going to get better and better. I have faith I can still work right now. I've got my one appointment tomorrow. I'm going to do the workshop Friday. Miracles are at my door. And again, keep praying for the collective, because if the twin flame unions don't unite, it does affect the collective. 1414. Okay, pull. Pull. All right. So let's see what the cards have to say for your Tuesday. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. This is all about your sacral chakra, your creativity, your strength, your power, your love, your support, your understanding. Be understanding for yourself. Have strength and courage for yourself. Be creative in your endeavors. Unleash the power of love is what I'm hearing in this one. Unleash the power of love and fruitfulness. So ideas and manifesting power and love is what I keep hearing out of this one. And I don't normally always hear this one with love, but that's what I'm hearing here. It's like manifest from love, manifest from your place of wholeness, but allow yourself to be free. 15:15. Allow yourself to be free from those that hold you back. That's what this one's also saying. Ooh, Angel of Strength. I love this card. When I first had my awakening, I would pull this one all the time. And I have many times over. Angel of Strength. It's very important to stand in strength and power and know your truth. Own your truth, stand in your truth, and be the leader that you're meant to be. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Angel of Strength. Be the leader that you're meant to be, okay? That's what Spirit's told me all the time. You're a master. 15:51. Be the leader that you're meant to be, okay? Stand in strength. Call on your support tribe. Call on your angels for strength. They really do help you. The lions is also significant. I always see lions a lot in my meditations. Community. Reach out to the ones that can help you to help you. Reach out to your tribe, your community, the ones who resonate with you. This is all about the matching vibrational tribe. Reach out to those that match your vibration, not the ones that pull yours down, okay? Super important. Reach out to your tribe, your community. There's power there, there's understanding there, there's support there. The thinking woman, okay? Take time to allow things to process, but even maybe from a different perspective is what I'm hearing here. Allow things to process, write them down, allow yourself to contemplate and to go over things that have happened and also what your wishes are. Okay, that's what I'm hearing here. But do it from maybe a different perspective than you've done it from it before. So if you're a male, try to use your like feminine side. Think about things from somebody else's perspective is what they're saying. This is for somebody in particular, they're saying, to think about things from somebody else's perspective. It's like almost like you have a hard time doing that. Very much so internal. Think about things from somebody else's perspective. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Right? Surrender resentments. If I held on to resentments right now, oh my God, I would give up on everything. Because that's what the twin flame journey was supposed to do, was kill me. And it almost did. But it didn't. And I love myself more for it every day. So, never hold on to resentments, ever. Surrender your need to always be right. Oh, good Lord, this one's, so true with especially ego. Always got to be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help you resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Right? Like, there's no reason I'm right, you're right, I'm right. Who cares? Just move on. Sometimes things just don't mesh. They're not supposed to be. And so fighting about it, trying to always be right, is a waste of time. Give space for it doesn't matter. Give space for, fine, you're right and I'm wrong. Be yielding, not rigid. Okay, helps you resolve conflicts. Like, okay, I'm moving on now. Bye. Bye. All right. So that's your message for today. Don't be resentful and let things go. But with that one, look at things from somebody else's perspective. Because that's where you just might open the door to what's really right and what really happened. And maybe where they're coming from and where you can go to. So much love to all of you. I have faith I'm going to be okay. I have faith I'm going to be able to drive to my appointment today, and I'm not going to need surgery, and I'm going to keep healing this because I am powerful. It is magical what I did, and I felt it. I felt the tingling. I saw my own bones. It was super awesome, and I've had no pain meds since, and the only thing that hurts now is my neck from this very heavy sling, and they have it in like this. I'm going to show you. It's like a huge box thing. It's not It's not just a wrap. So there's like this square thing in there holding it for support. Like they jacked it up. I jacked it up and they jacked it up. So I'm super happy. Like I feel better. I just want this off. And I want to stop wearing my sling from my neck. Maybe someday I'll have somebody that cares about me go rub my shoulder and my neck before it's too late, right? Yeah. So much love to all of you, and I hope you have a great Tuesday. And I'm praying for miracles for me and for all of you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.